Adventure Talk. We have so much to talk about going in December, New Year's Eve parties, Christmas stuff. Definitely give you a heads up once we get back. Stay tuned. Welcome back. So I'm so excited for December. This is my second Christmas here. I know that I'm ready to start going to all these different events. Before we go to the events, let's talk about Christmas gifts.
Yay.
What are you guys getting your significant others, your daughter, for Christmas?
Yeah, well, we did this really cool feature in the magazine, and it talks all about the gift giving guide. And I looked into tennis lessons for my daughter, and tennis rackets over at the pro shop. They sell them for the little ones, and then also, of course, arts and crafts. She's really into art right now.
No, like her mom.
So it's all about, you know, they have like diorama things you can make, like dinosaurs you can build. There's yarn, there's paints, there's all this stuff, and they keep getting new shipments in. And so every time I get my Facebook message, new shipments, arts and crafts, I'm like, yay! So yeah, and so I focused on all the arts and crafts stuff.
I'm getting my husband golf lessons because he's actually already a really good golfer, but for some reason he thinks he needs putting lessons. So Banyan Tree Club and Shavana both have PGA professional golf instructors.
That sounds fancy.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I figured I'd hook him up with some of those since he's been complaining about his putting game.
And I've actually got a few lessons from some of those PGA pros, and they're awesome. Like, they'll take time with you, work with you, and no matter how many times you actually miss hitting the ball, they keep your spirits.
They have patience.
They do, because I was getting so embarrassed. I kept on hitting it and missing. And yeah, words of encouragement always.
Yes. So what about your fur babies?
So my animals, they get spoiled, of course, any chance I get. I've got them the holiday sweaters. Gabriella, if you check out Venture, she's in it. She has this beautiful holiday sweater with the snowflakes, the fox fur trim. She loves that.
So fancy with her
She
fox fur
does.
trim.
She walks around like she's a diva. It's great.
And it's cold right now.
It
I don't know
is.
about you, but I'm cold in the morning
I
and
know,
I'm
they're
cold at
cold.
night. So
Especially
whoever
those
told
bulldogs.
me to not bring jackets.
Well, yeah, but then we talk about being cold, and I get texts from my parents about it being like 20 degrees and
Yeah,
snowing. So
yeah.
I'm like,
We think cold is like, what, 65 degrees?
Yes,
We're like,
yes,
shivering.
definitely.
Well, and I'm from Massachusetts, so my poor little Gabriella, she's gonna freeze because even now if my house is too cold, like it's 68, she's like shivering and I feel so bad. She like dig under the blankets because she wants to sleep. I'm cold. So Karen Kettles has a ton of stuff. The holiday sweaters. I actually got her a leopard raincoat.
Oh,
It was
wow.
so cute. It has like a little, it fits into itself, so it's a little bag. Love that. For Roscoe, I'm like one of those crazy people when it comes to collars and leashes, and they have so many different sets. So I'm gonna have to get him some new collars and leashes.
He has collars and leashes for every day of the week. He's like, oh, today we're blue.
You laugh, but like I have different colors, different
I'm not
patterns.
so they need to
There's
change
lesser-
with the season.
Right.
Season, weather, mood.
And if he's feeling a little spunky that day,
There we go.
you know. And also for my kitties, I'm gonna get them the holiday kitty cubes.
Oh, okay.
They're really cheap, but they're so cool. They're like these little squares that have like catnip in them or whatever, and there's like little Santa Claus, little reindeer,
how
and I
cool.
actually have some. I need to get more because my dogs will steal them. Gabriella, like, she knows how to open nightstand drawers, and she'll put them in there. So I'll open my nightstand, and then there's like these kitty cubes.
She leaves you presents.
Seriously, no, her cat.
Oh
Like,
my
I
gosh.
did not get them. So I'm definitely gonna go on a shopping spree over there and stock up on some
Yeah.
holidays. So.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but for me, the best gift is food. I am very happy
Oh,
girl
yes.
when I get food, and especially that this Christmas, Rocker's doing their buffet. on Christmas Eve, or excuse me, on Christmas Day. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to that.
So you don't have to cook on Christmas Day.
Or
No.
Like open your presents and then go to the rocker.
And then go to the rocker and eat.
Oh my gosh, that
sounds
sounds
I
perfect.
think
so
the cleaning
wonderful.
part is the best. You don't
Yes.
have
Oh,
to
yes.
clean dishes
You don't have to
after
clean
you make
or after-
everything.
no.
Because no matter what you do, you always feel like there's 5,000 more dishes than what you used to cook. Like,
Oh,
I don't know where these came from.
Yeah.
The dish fairy.
I blame my
just
husband. It's like he uses every single spoon. It's like you can't
Yes.
use one spoon. Just one
I
spoon.
do that where I like dirty every single fork and spoon and then I have to wash them before I can serve dinner. So that's awesome.
Yeah, they actually also have their holiday packages to go for those people that have like their parties and stuff. So it's almost like the Thanksgiving one that they did.
Oh wow.
So definitely want to pick yours up
I
today.
think I'm gonna do is Akuma is actually having their gourmet Christmas dinner that's on Christmas as well. It
Yeah.
starts at 5 o'clock, and they're modeling this after their Thanksgiving, which is like this huge buffet, and it's all like you have your traditional food, but you also have your international, which is so
Oh,
good
yeah.
because you get that taste at home, but then you
Yes.
also get those experiences of the fact. I mean, we are in Japan right
Yes.
now,
Yes.
so you can't beat that. And I'm hoping the weather will be nice. Kind of go out, hang on the beach,
Sounds
go
right.
diving up there. So that'll be a
Christmas dinner with sand as opposed to snow. I can handle
Yeah.
that. Yeah, not a shovel. That
It's
works.
my last Christmas here, so definitely want to
Oh, yeah.
enjoy the beach, enjoy the beautiful scenery. So I think I'm going to be heading up to
Well, there
Akuma.
sounds like some good ideas for not having to cook on Christmas.
Oh,
Which
yes.
sounds wonderful to me. That's like a Christmas gift all in itself.
Absolutely. It's like no cleaning. There we go. All right, so we're going to be back, but once we get back, we're going to definitely talk about what's happening this holiday. Stay tuned. Welcome back. So now we're going to talk about what's happening here in December. Things to do with kids. I know, especially that, this will be your guys' first Christmas, I know that the Rocker and the O Club have breakfast and lunch with Santa.
How cool.
So I think that would be pretty cool that you're in their ballrooms, get to talk to him, take pictures, and eat with him. That's
And adults go?
I think you have to have a child. I was trying to do that, and I was trying to bring my fur babies, but I don't think that's going to work.
And do you buy tickets or do you just
Oh, no,
walk
you
in?
just go in and you just
Oh, really?
pay there.
You just,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, that's awesome.
And it's on 2 different days, so definitely check Venture to find out which days
oh
are.
my
But yeah,
gosh, I love that.
so I think that's pretty cool that
Yeah.
they actually get that experience, especially those that still believe in Santa. It's like, oh, he's there.
And if you want like a fun whole family getaway thing, well, not getaway,
Yeah.
but they have the Okinawa Children's Zoo Christmas lights, which I heard are phenomenal. ITC is going on December 24th, which is a Tuesday, but the event runs longer than that. So if you can't make the Tuesday, you can still go. And you can
I actually went there last year, and they actually have fake snow, which is really cool. They have a whole bunch of lights. They even have a laser night show at the
Nice.
end, which is really neat. It's all lit up, and the music's going. Even for adults, it's
And that's
a
the thing,
lot of fun.
I've heard it's so good that they're even taking the single airman to that.
Oh.
So it's not something just for
Even
the
though it's a
kids.
children's
Even
zoo,
though it's for
yeah.
like the
Well, I
children's zoo
guess
and
it's
for
like,
children.
there's a ton of lights, and they do really cool things with them.
I
so
definitely
it's
have
not
to check
just
this out.
yeah. And there's also the Itaman illumination ceremony
Okay.
or celebration, which is also it's on the 30th of December. So if you can't make one, you can go to the
Yeah,
other, or you
right.
can go to them both. I can't get enough Christmas lights.
Yeah, I know.
But
It goes sound amazing. The single airmen are actually going to that as well. So if you think it's only for kids, you'd be surprised. And I'm excited because the pictures look beautiful from what I've seen.
Especially that this is our second time, or our second Christmas here. The first time we got here in December, we were just jet lagged and we didn't do too much, but I'm excited to definitely those
I bet
Christmas
your
lights.
time changed.
Yes, that's another
Your
thing
head.
too. It's like, am I in America? No, not in America anymore.
What else is for kids?
If you're looking for something else to get your kids kind of in the spirit, because I know over here, especially for those of us who grew up with snow,
Right.
like not having snow, it still doesn't feel like winter to me when we keep talking about December. What are you speaking of?
Yeah.
But the library is offering 3 different story times for kids. 1 or 2 are Miss Santa, so Miss Claus, I should say. Story time reading, so Miss Claus will read to the kids. And then the third one is The Polar Express.
Ooh.
Who doesn't love The Polar Express?
I know, that movie was so
I
awesome.
still love that book, seriously. So definitely check out the dates.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple different ones in there for you, so pick up your venture and check those
It's pretty
out.
cool. You could read with Mrs. Claus, have breakfast and lunch with Santa. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can see the whole family.
Yeah.
If you miss the snow so much, which I know you guys are probably like so happy,
I'm
it's not
ecstatic there's
snowing,
no snow.
but this is my third Christmas, so I've played around with the idea. ODR is actually doing a ski and snowboard trip up to mainland Japan, and if you're not a ski or snowboarder, you don't necessarily need to be. You
There's
can
bunny
still go.
hills, right?
Right, I was just saying, yeah, that's what they're called, the little
And
ones.
I heard that the snow up there is so like soft and fluffy that even when you fall, it's kind of like falling onto a pillow.
And that's what you want to learn. I
Yeah.
learned
Right.
on that snow and Heavenly and Tahoe. Oh my gosh, I didn't mind falling because it was like the fluffiest snow, and that's when you want to learn.
Mhm.
So
See, I learned
definitely.
on ice snow.
Oh,
so like your
that's
elbows and
awful.
your knees, like
Yeah.
At
all
least you
bruised.
guys learned, because they had to get snowmobiles to go up.
Oh my
Long
gosh.
story. We'll talk about that later.
But there's always, I mean, I
Kayla
assume
had
that
me
they
too.
always have different, levels, of course.
Oh
and there
no,
shouldn't.
I took a course and they decided that the group was ready, and there was probably about 6 of us who were not ready to go and be at the top of the mountain.
Like a double black diamond.
No, it
Oh,
was
okay.
like some of them had to go down to the snowmobiles, others needed to be escorted down the mountain.
Oh,
It was
no.
traumatizing.
Yeah, I was like, I feel for you.
You could still go up there and hang out in the snow, make
Yeah.
snow angels,
Yes.
whatever.
Get your snow fix.
Well,
Yeah.
even just being indoors and looking outside and enjoying like hot chocolate
Right.
and being in the snow and the cold, there's something to that.
And,
Even
I
if
mean,
you're not a
hang out in the
skier.
lodge.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
So there's 2 different trips. There's one in December, which is the 23rd through 27th, so it is over Christmas. But they also have one in February, which is the 1st through the 4th. They're going to 2 different locations. The second one's going to Hokkaido. The one in December is going to Niigata. So there's different areas up there, but I'm
Wow.
definitely
That's
going to have to go to one of them.
And
Because,
that's at ODR?
yeah, you
Okay.
just go into outdoor recreation and book your spot and
How fun.
It
enjoy.
definitely sounds good for those people that definitely miss snow on Christmas and they want to get that fixed. I'm okay. I'm okay with no snow on Christmas.
I've
but-
never
say
been
that
in
now,
snow in
wait.
This
Christmas.
is true. I mean, we were in New Mexico before, and I was like, oh, it's a little flurries here, but now it's like, the shoveling. I guess you have
The
to do it.
one day of snow, like Christmas snow,
Yes.
melt and go away forever.
That's
I'm
it,
okay
yes.
with that.
But if you travel up north, you can go experience it for a
Yeah,
few
that's
days, and then you're away
And then
from
come
it.
home and like go to the beach.
Yeah,
on
there
that
we go.
weekend.
Throw
Yeah.
away your snow boots, put on your bathing suit.
Not have to drive in it.
Mm-hmm. This sounds so exciting. Well, when we get back, we're going to talk about all the New Year's parties going on here in Kadena. See you back. Yeah, welcome back. So, these New Year's Eve parties, I'm excited to bring in the new year. Kind of sad that, another year's gone by, but I'm definitely looking forward to the clubs. They're all having their own parties, each officer, rocker, and banyan tree. Definitely pick up your tickets now at this customer service desk. But I heard that their parties are like awesome. They go all the way to like 3 in the morning.
Oh my
champagne, toast, breakfast, dinner. It's like, oh yeah, it's
Oh
like
my
a party.
gosh.
Oh, it's just,
They
I'm
provide
looking-
breakfast.
they provide breakfast and dinner too.
That's awesome.
No
Oh, yeah,
way.
dance the night away, ring in the new year. So sounds fun.
Sounds good like 12 years ago. That sounds perfect.
But for those that are like party people but still want to enjoy the new year, CSAT actually has their own party as well.
Really?
It's more of a members only dinner for the Air Force Club members.
Okay.
Definitely need tickets, but it's just a nice intimate setting and you're looking over the water.
See,
And
that sounds
Yeah.
more my
Yes.
speed. I
Yeah.
like that idea.
You could go up to Akuma. Their New Year's Eve is for the whole family. They'll have champagne and non-alcoholic beverages, and there's packages with room stays. But you get like a breakfast buffet, hors d'oeuvres. They may even have midnight fireworks, of course, depending on weather and everything. Bouncy castle for the kids. There's going to be a game show. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff, and it's definitely,
Yeah.
enjoy your New Year's there.
There's so many different options here, really, for whatever you want to do. I know the bowling center has 3 different parties going on,
Oh, wow.
and they're all non-alcoholic parties. So if it's something you're family friendly and you want to keep your kids away from it, or if drinking's just not your thing,
Right.
the bowling center has 3 different ones. A kids' New Year's party at noon. So,
Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, because they can't make it
At
till
noon,
12.
that's so cute.
and then you can reserve individual lanes, and if you do it in advance, you get a discount
Oh.
for New Year's night. And you can also reserve the Tycho room for like a party with all your friends and family. Yeah.
Well, it's nice to have the option,
Yes.
and it's so awesome that we have the span of that to go from like the cool, crazy parties to like the camping, and then all the way to like the non-alcoholic, family friendly, because it really hits every single group. And I think that's really awesome.
Especially if you have kids, gets them involved as well.
If you're looking for something to do on New Year's and you can't find it here, something's wrong.
I know.
Well, and it's awesome that it's the same way for Christmas, and it was the same way for Thanksgiving. You know that like we still have everything from home and all these opportunities, and it's
Well,
awesome.
not to mention the awesome shopping, which we talked about earlier. And
Yes.
there's so many sales. There's so much to do.
Yes.
It's this holiday season's exciting.
It
There's
is.
never a dull moment.
Yeah.
There's a ton of holiday sales throughout December. I was looking at the sales page in Venture again, and I was need to go shopping.
I know.
After holiday shopping.
Are you ready?
Yes. All right, so we got so many great things happening this month. All right, so if anybody needs any information, Venture Magazine is the best place to start. KadinaFSS.com and KadinaEvents.com, because that's our new events page that we have.
Yes.
So we wish you a great holiday, and we'll see you back in 2014.
Happy
Till
New
next
Year!
time. Happy New Year!